I gotta know who oven baked my bacon. Who did it? Tyler. Come on over here, man. Oh, wow. Ow. Choose Spice. Choose Wendy's.
Hey guys, Family Hike starts now.
Where's the chat? Where's the chat? Let's see.
For every adventure, there's Nature Valley.
With DirecTV Stream, I can get live TV and on demand anywhere. Look, Serena Williams, Matrix.
Hey.
Matrix. Serena, Matrix.
I'm trying to figure this out, how to see my chat. Y'all know I'm crazy when it comes to this stuff. Let's see. There we go. All right. Let's see who's on here.
Introducing DirecTV Stream.
Okay, who's that?
Top to stuff over a half pound of cheese.
Y'all want to play with me? Because I don't know what I'm doing. It's touchscreen, but I forget about it. And I don't see all my options. Hi, Elaine. How are you? I'm going to turn my TV down some, and I don't know how my dogs are going to act. So, we'll see here. Turn my TV down. Hopefully my dogs behave today. They've been kind of crazy.
Volume down. Volume down.
Yeah. I got a filter on. This ain't my eye makeup. Cheating. Okay, let's go back to little screen. I don't have to look at myself. That's private chat. Let's see. How do I get the other chat? Let's scroll this down. Thank you for bearing with me, Elaine. Hopefully, I don't know how to get more people in here, but good. All right. Yay. Don't mind my house and don't mind me. I'm a mess, but I wanted to come on and at least try this on my computer. I don't know if it looks kind of fuzzy on my end, but I don't know if your end does, but it's probably somewhere in the settings because I got to figure it all out. All right, let's scroll this down where I can watch good. All right. Anyway, man, I just don't know if I like that Dudley guy, y'all. He's got me kind of wondering about some things. Let me see if I can get this chat on the side. Oh, thank you. Who knows? Oh, I can see y'all. I had to scroll it, but I'm on the restream because I didn't have the money to put on the other app yet. Okay, but I'm gonna get the StreamYard, but I'm gonna wait till I can afford the service. I think I can do it. Let me see this. See what this does. Oh, I guess my YouTube. I was already on my YouTube, so I guess it don't matter. All right, let me fix that back. All right, I just don't know how to decide like some people do, but I can keep them here and don't look at myself. I don't need to see myself anyway. Anyway, okay. So, Sweetie Pilo, is that her name? Did the interview with Dawn. I'm going to hook my headphones up too. Forgot about them. It's on my phone. It's so hard. Like, I finally learned how to do this and make myself pretty at the same time. Sorry, my doggies is going to be climbing everywhere. Sit down, Sissy. I'm not talking to you. Oh, shoot, that's funny. But, okay, let me get to what I was going to say to y'all. So, sorry. So awkward. I was kind of seeing who was in here real quick. Hi, TZB. Hi. Is that what it says? TZB. Who knows? April. Hey. And hey, Elaine. And who knows? Okay. It's three of us. That's good enough for me. So, okay. Well, that Sweetie Pilo did hi, April. the interview with Dudley. There's a few things that I'm gonna turn this camera off, y'all, because my dogs is gonna start going nuts. I'll turn it back on in a minute. Let them get settled. All right. Makes me feel better and I can talk without getting nervous too. So, okay. So here's my motive on why I think Dudley came up there and done something, and why he's right up there on my person of interest with the Miss Jody. Because one, in the interview with Sweetie Pilo, get up here, puppy. Sit down there. Quit. You're all right. They don't know who I'm talking to, so they get jealous. My dogs are rotten. So,
You think the police are gonna come and get you?
where was I? I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm not prepared. I just was. I am, but I'm not. Let me go back to my thoughts. Turn this down a little bit more. I was watching that Blind Side. Isn't that the sweetest movie? I teared up 10 times already. All right. It takes forever. I should just hit mute. But I do everything the hard way in life. And if I vape, y'all, it sounds like yes, I'm not doing drugs. That's me vaping. Just so you know. All right. So, okay. So, Don, in the interview, he claims that Don still owes him money. Money is a big motive in any crime. Any crime. Okay. The other thing that threw out a red flag to me is he was like, see, that's the girl, that Summer there, she with her head shaved. That's her, Shoney's wife and everything she said. And they was already thinking neglect and everything, but that's not what I'm going for. I don't think that they took Summer out there to save her or nothing like that. I wish somebody would have. But I was just thinking of if he was erratic and on drugs, like Don said, and mad, and then called his job so many times to try to get Don fired. I mean, he said that he called and called. He even said he called and called. Hi, Michelle. He said he called and called over and over and over to try to get Don fired and to tell him that he stole. And so Don didn't like him no more. He didn't like Don no more. But he owed Don money. So the very next day after he gets fired, y'all put yourself in this guy's shoes right now. Of if you're just got fired and somebody owes you, I think he said $1,500 still. You're going to go get your money, right? You're going to go get it. You're going to be mad. You're going to be flying up the road. Probably. What if Summer wandered down to the Ben Hill Road or down to her driveway and this freak hits her, and that's the sound that Jody Sue heard? That's the scream. That's the door. That's where the dog trail. What if that's what Jody Sue heard? It hit me this morning. And then Don claims that this guy painted his undercarriage of his car, which is kind of weird. I know if you have like show cars and stuff, and I know that some people do the clear coat at the bottom. I forgot what it's actually called. They do stuff like that. But I wonder, hi Michelle, I just wonder why he painted his underneath his car. Like, if a car that's having a drive shaft problem, that's not a very good running car, evidently, you're gonna take the time to paint it, and it needs a whole new drive shaft, and it's not even that good shape, but you're gonna spend the money to paint the bottom of the underneath the car, the under, that kind of made me think, did he hurt Summer somehow? Just because you get hit by a car doesn't mean there's going to be blood, because I know a story where it was blocks away when they found and then when the guy admitted to what he did, he hit the kid blocks back, several blocks back, and and he dropped him off, or I think he was a boy, on the side of the road a few blocks over. There was no blood at the accident site, guys. None. So much the law, it didn't even hardly believe his story. And with Summer being so little, she would have just flipped up on top of the car or under, or he'd have piled her down, impact and internal bleeding. I hate to even think of this, but it hit me so hard. Like I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning. It woke me straight up. Like as soon as I woke up, yeah, he painted the undercarriage of the car, and he was wanting his money from Dawn. So I could see this guy flying up there like, I'm going to get my money one way or the other. And then Summer being right there on her bicycle or on one of them big wheels or something, or even walking. She might have been out hunting her brothers down. That would explain why the stent disappeared. That explained that. That it will explain Jody's animalistic sound, the car doors, all that. Oh, thank you. Can you see me right now? I thought I turned it off. Can you see me? Y'all? See, type of one, I never got to say that before. Type of one if you can see me right now, this second. Because I'm new to this, and I'm just trying to figure out how these settings work. I thought I turned the camera off. That's crazy. Who would paint the under part of a car? Yes, yes, I am side-eyeing now. Yeah, that's crazy, though. When you think about the money is the motive. The firing's the motive. All right, no lies. Thank you. Don't check me now. I might pick my nose. I'm just kidding. So the money's the motive. The firing's the motive. The sound that Jody C heard, the car, the gravel, the car door, all that. It just hit me like a ton of bricks, y'all, and I can't get it. I had to go live to tell y'all, because I don't have a community wall yet. One of these days I'll get me one, hopefully. But yeah, I mean, it hit me like I don't know. I just, whenever I heard them say that, listen to his video with Sweetie Paolo. I think that's her name. I'm pretty sure. It just hit me, and I can just feel it. And she said he denied the interview twice already, and they had to get their story lined out and practiced. That's just what I thought. Don don't have no problem going on and telling his story to anybody. No lies. April, I hate to even type that, but I can't shake it. You agree? Yeah. Is that what you're talking about? Wait, I do wonder if she got in, so yeah, okay. Got in. Let me put my glasses on, y'all, so I can, even though this is big, I still can't. These are broken. Got one arm like glasses. If she got in a circle, no one was paying attention, and yeah, I can just see like. Oh, thank you all for watching. 6 likes. Hit the thumbs, y'all. Oh, thank you, Michelle. I'm new to this, y'all. And thank you all for being here. I'm really very grateful for every one of you all. I'm just starting out and trying. I have anxiety issues, but I'm getting through it because I tell anxiety to bring it on. Yeah, so, I keep thinking, I hate to say it, and I hate to accuse people, but he is a grown man. I don't care what Jody Sue says. Teenagers, like a lot of crimes against kids are teens, and that scared me with the footprints and the protective of the Jody Sue, how she's protected everybody, and does want us to think that her boy is a child. That had me kind of that's my main thing. Thank you, April. That's my main thing is Jody Sue and her son, or something between them two, or her ex. I feel like maybe that, and they have motive as well because of the house. Now I was listening to this, I think it said somebody that I never seen before. I seen them this morning, Alicia or something like that. I was listening to them this morning, her, and she had Candace on there, and Candace was talking about how I call it she was going to sell her home to Jody Sue, wanted to buy it whenever Dawn was making good money out there in Utah, and then um, she recanted on her and decided to stay. So, and you seen how the videos of Jody Sue and how much she really wanted that property and was so mad even about the little piece that JD bought. And I think it's so hard because everybody you look at looks like they have something to do with it, and it makes you think, did all of them have something to do with it, or do they all know each other or something like that? Who knows? But my new suspect, well, Jody's always going to be there, but after my awful thoughts this morning in the visuals, I've always been good at stuff like seeing things. I can play them out in my mind. And that was Dawn's first person. Actually, the first person was a drug dealer. And who was that? Everybody knows who that was. And then the second one was Dudley. But Dudley's been there. Those two had been there since the day one. Music, lean on me. I came in late, and I was at the beginning when I said you look beautiful. I didn't mean to freak you out. I know. I turned it back off so I could pick my nose. I'm just kidding. I'm a dork. This makes me feel a lot better whenever I can just do it like this. But I wanted y'all to see me and everything. Make sure, I like doing my camera, but my background where I'm at in this old room needs painted and everything. I bought this house. It's a fixer-upper, and I ain't made it this far yet to where I'm sitting. I know, I'm crazy. Oh, I said she looks like a Disney princess. Yeah, I have that. That wasn't really all me, y'all. I had so even I know, honest, it really is. Today is I seen on Griff's thing, it said that today is like the National Day or whatever for sex trafficking or child trafficking or something like that. I didn't really get into it yet. I just seen it on his scrolling through. It's so sad that it's so true and it's so real. And I have stepped back for a little bit because I get so mad, y'all, and I had to really take time for myself. But I wanted to start this year off, and it's kind of like a start to my channel now. Like I had a little head start, but I really want to do big things with my channel. Maybe one day I can lay down. And maybe I'll make it big one day and I don't have to go to work. This lupus and this fibromyalgia. And I have RA, all of them. It's about to kill me. Trying to make it through work every day, but I have to work. I mean, I could probably get disability, but it wouldn't be enough to make it. I couldn't pay my bills on disability, probably. Not right now. Because I always worked under the table until the last 10 or 15 years. I didn't know, I never did much of anything but, babysitting and cleaning. I cleaned for a doctor for 12 years. Well, I've worked about 15 years or something out of my whole life, for taxes, because my kids were little. And I just did side babysitting and cleaning and stuff. So, like, if I quit now, I wouldn't have no disability, Social Security or whatever. So I have to work. He does. Who is this? Cat Eyes? I wonder if we can find out. And how do you know? This is crazy. Is that for real or a rumor? Yeah, I can't hardly watch that stuff either, Michelle, but I've been through a lot in my life. And it's hard. It does trigger people. Like if things that's happened to you and stuff, it could trigger you, or you can just have a sensitive heart and it'll break you down watching stuff like that, just like this case does us. But I don't like to accuse people of. Yeah, Kathy, it is getting deeper. That's crazy. Did you hear him say on that interview? Did you all watch that interview or listen to it on the Sweetie Pie? Yeah, I hope they do. I just think that if Don hasn't talked to law enforcement, he needs to go back and say, "Did you know that this guy painted his undercarriage of his car? Why did he do that? And why did old Dom shave his head and all that? And why did he lie about his location and trick the post?" And I think they do too. Do y'all think that if they thought Candace or Dom done anything, that they'd already be locked up, considering Prayer Garden is a nut. I know. I love her. I think her heart's right, but I don't think her mind is. Y'all know what I mean? I think she really, in her heart, thinks she's doing some good. But her mind ain't there. She ain't right. If somebody that calls a child it, that reminds me of that book I read, Child Called It. That's what every time she says it just kills me. Elaine Griff has about child trafficking on his page today, on his channel. Some facts and stuff, I guess. I haven't really watched it either. I just go through there. I need to learn how to get people up on panel. I haven't figured that part out yet, y'all. I'm learning a little bit every day, but this is a lot better than my phone. I don't have to sit here and squint. I did put my glasses on just to make it more clear so I could sit on my couch and still look at my laptop. Yeah, she goes hard on Candace. Now, she's jealous of Candace, just like Cher. Y'all might like Cher and everything, but honey, I don't no more. I'm sorry. She done went down the rabbit hole too deep for me. When she started talking about the church, that really got to me. Now, I'm not saying there's not somebody in that church that could have done something, but as a whole church, no. Oh, thank you. Yes, I was talking about Music City Mom. So when I said she had drinks with the news guys, so on Molly Golightly's channel, one of the videos that she was saying, I think it's gone now, but that man, the news guy that done her interview, her exclusive interview, just her, was the man, one of the gentlemen that was at the hotel, and that he asked her out for drinks, and he has her personal phone number and stuff like that. So I was kind of just being mean and assuming, but I think she, from the way they was talking and stuff, and I read between the lines that she had a drink with him. So that's what I was talking about. I didn't mean to make it sound like somebody else, but yeah. So that was Molly Golightly and drinking. That's how she got that, in my opinion. Because I'm not 100% sure. I'm 97, 98 from the whole conversation on the live that she did, and was talking about the married. He asked her if she was married, or she didn't have a ring on, or she did, or something. She was going to start showing it to him because he asked her out, and he asked her for a drink, and all this stuff, and next thing you know, he's calling her on like every few minutes in Messenger. I was watching her live just to spy, and he was Messenger every little bit, like they was chit chatting back and forth. The next thing you know, her interviews. She shows her interview with him. So I say she bought that interview. I hate to be nasty, but you know what I mean. I try not to say it like in a bad way, but I think she bought the interview. It was paid for with a drink or um, you know, phone talking and stuff like that. She's probably not talking to him. She just probably flirted with him to get that interview. That's what I was saying, and it does. That's what I got timed out for, but I should have been more clear on there. But I'm bad about that. Hi, Ocean Tide. Thank you for coming in. And I'm trying to do this one thing for one of my subscribers. I think it's a male, and wants me to read a book and edit a video. And y'all, I got downloaded editing software and stuff on my phone and on this computer, but once I got the screenshots from a video of the pages of the book, I can't get them to line up. Like, I'm struggling, but I'll get it. It might be. I promised it to him because they like the way I talk. So, and it's called The Little Pokey Puppy, and they want me to read it. So I've been trying to figure it out. What's going on with no lies? Yeah, I like Beach Girls. Oh, I think they just overwhelmed sometimes. Oops, I didn't mean to show that message. Oh, I'm showing them all now. Here I go, hitting them buttons. I don't know if it's still up there or not. Yeah, I don't think they meant it in a bad way, because like sometimes I'll sit there for 2 or 3 or 4 lives in a row, and then finally they came and they must say hi or whatever. But I think they was mad at me because I got mad at them because for a little bit I didn't say nothing to them, so I guess they don't even know. But I wasn't mad, but I was worried if they did, because I listened to Benny when he said he gave him alcohol, and I thought, well, that ain't right. But you know, even if they did, it ain't none of our business, and I don't think they did that anyway. But now, like 2 days later, when I realized it, it's worse. The Benny Trolls, they're like, I know, they're everywhere, and I don't even think they're Benny Trolls. I just think that Benny gets a blame for a lot of trolls, but I really think that if you just have a different opinion than the guilty one, then everybody says you're a Benny supporter. Even if you don't even know who I've watched Natasha or whatever, because I've been watching that that Joe, Country Joe. There's people on there calling people Benny supporters, and they don't even know who in the world Benny is. Yeah, I know they did Music City. I know. That's why I said it, but a day or so later I figured it out. So I was like, So they didn't even know I was upset. Probably I just upset in my heart. I thought, well, I wouldn't do that. There ain't no way. And then I want to trust Benny because I don't know. I've just followed him so long. But he don't do everything right. But I'm proud right now of him for doing this class and helping Dawn. Even though he says it's not for Dawn, I think it mostly is. Yeah, Benny's everywhere. Everybody thinks Benny's yeah. If you don't agree that Dawn and Candace hurt their child, then you are a Benny supporter, even if you don't know him. Michelle, I do too. His heart is good. Now he gets a little crazy sometimes, but see, I'm used to it. I'm used to that type of person as well. So like, he don't bother me like some. But most of the time, he is right about what he says. Just like he gets upset and he's passionate about things. But he did say that about Cam and Allie, and I don't think it was true now that I got to know them a little bit better. But even like I said, even if it was, it ain't nobody's business. Because at that moment, Don Candace was going to get it one way or the other. That's the way I looked at it. If somebody wants to drink or somebody wants to drug, they ain't nobody can stop them. That's the truth. Not even your own children. I know, but I wonder if he ever went over there and talked to me, because I was even telling him last night in a live, hey, Cam and Allie needs to talk to you. I'm so glad that Chasing's got Cam and Allie and help support them, even though people say the awfulest things. She's a good person, isn't she? I like her. That's right. If you don't have no evidence, that's just that's the way I'm looking at every little thing too. Because just like that Dudley guy, that's why I said it's my thoughts and stuff. Because I don't know. I mean, I hate to put another victim out there. I'm glad they squashed things too. And I liked it because they did get into it, but it didn't last long. And then they just kind of, they had their little, well, Cam wasn't saying anything negative that I heard, but Benny was saying scam and Nally and all that. But I'm glad it's over. I'm so glad it's over because I love them both. Oh, he did? He made you choose? I'm glad I shut up then. I didn't voice my opinion. Oh, it would have broke my heart too. Now, you see, I'm glad I didn't get on there and. Oh, I'm not meaning to do this, guys. I'm just trying to scroll. Let me find my button that makes it scroll. I forget I have a stupid thing. Hold on. That God has put it on my heart to forgive, even though He didn't apologize. Oh, I love that. That's me. Maybe, sometimes with all the stuff that's going on and with the billboards and the chase and now Molly and stuff, it's not that not that he's uncaring, you know what I mean? Like, it's just so distracted that he probably hasn't even realized that he hasn't said sorry. Oh, yeah, honest, that does. That shows who you are. Rita, we was just talking about whenever Benny and Cam was in a fight, and they're not, I like I had a disagreement about alcohol, but it's over now. That's been months and months back. Yeah. See, I didn't know Beanie in the cash case. That's when all his people started not liking him, though. I've noticed they always bring that up. They always bring it up, but I do. I'm so glad that Beanie went down there and helped him paint and hang cameras, and that was there beside Candace when she needed someone to kind of help her with her teeth. It was like post-op, and people they was saying that they were up there laughing and giggling. That was Benny trying to make her feel better. You know what I mean? Like, if you was in a room with Benny and him cracking all them nasty pervert jokes about people and stuff, it is kind of funny. But I just like I get embarrassed that I laugh sometimes because some of the things he said is so ornery and so degrading to, and nasty. The things that I won't say in front of people. Or, and then I get on a row in there and I start getting tickled and saying my 2 cents in there too. And it's wrong on me. That when I feel like I turn into a teenager sometimes. Well, I shouldn't Candace laugh. That's right. I love that Self-Made Mom said she made a parody and it said it was Molly supposedly and it said I'm not allowed to laugh anymore the rest of my life. That's how they really think. They really think they can go to TBI and protest out there and get something done. The only thing they can get done, if like I've seen this happen and it scares me to death, is get the wrong person arrested because the heat is on would be on to arrest somebody, so they're going to pick the first person, and then somehow end up going to jail, and it's not even the right person, and that's not justice for Summer, none at all. That would not be justice for Summer or for us or for anybody, to be honest. Rita, do I know you? I ain't never gonna tell. I try not to tell, but yeah, I'm close to there. Real close. I was like, do I know you? I can't see your picture. I have a friend named Rita. I don't guess that's you, though. She always wears ball shorts and stuff. I can't see. Yeah, so yeah, we'll see. Yeah, it made her happy, and I'm gonna see what you was talking about. Make sure that's what I was talking about. Yeah, but see, whenever she was up there, and they said because Benny was making everybody laugh at the house and stuff, and if what's her name, Robin was up there, do y'all think he was up there saying nasty jokes? No, but he was trying to make everybody happy and make her happy, and take pressure off of her. She don't deserve to sit there and be miserable every day. That's wrong. But I wish that I heard they are stopping or slowing on drinking or stopped. I'm not sure where the outcome is of that right now. But I hope they know that alcohol makes the depression 1,000 times worse. Just be cheeky. I don't know what that means, Teasy B. He just be cheeky. No way, he was just free. I'm positive. Oh, see, that's wrong. I hope that it works out because that hurts my feelings. No Liza has been, or Honest has been there. No Liza has been there since the first day that he went live. Music City Mom's been there since the first day. All of us have been there. They're drinking coffee and acting up. Yep. acting fun and having fun, and the sound carries. And if Benny was telling them jokes, you know that's that made it sound bad. And since we know Benny, we know what was really happening up on that hill. So like but the new people that's coming into this has no clue. They think they's up there partying. Yeah, you mean in front of Robin? Yeah, he was good. Benny knows these Bible verses, and if there's something that he don't know, he will look it up. I wish I had his vocabulary because I sure don't, but I do find a word to fix it. He sure was mad when they saw Candace up the girl Alicia's panel. Oh, I guarantee it. I like Alicia. I don't know who she is, but I'm just so glad. I hope she's real now. There's been so many that come in pretending they're her friend. Even the neighbors down the road on Ziggy's channel act like she's her friend and talked to her for days and recorded every bit of it. Now, it makes me mad. I'd be a true friend to Candace. That's for sure. Yes, Michelle, you're right. You did, Elaine? Oh, I want to. I want to meet them so bad. If my car would make it, I already go back down there. I went down there before I knowed everybody, and I went being nosy. I just drove up through there. I just wanted to get a picture of it myself. Now, before my car started acting up, well, it wasn't even my car actually. My boyfriend drove me down there, and we just drove around for the day. And we went to the. I didn't record none of it. I went to. I don't know why I didn't record it. In a way, I had it in my mind that I wasn't going to let anybody. Like I was scared to let anybody know that we even went down to Warrior's Path and all that. So it was in the first month, and when this right in the middle of summer, I just wanted to go there and check it all out. This was before the prayer vigil, and I thought I wish I'd have waited and went to that, but now my car won't make it, and his won't either. As soon as yes, I mostly watch. Soon as they know you watch Benny, yeah, I know. I get called that all the time. I have a few things that I stand for here, and I feel like I'm a troll, and I'm not really a troll, but like if I feel like a troll sometimes whenever I know that somebody's saying the wrong thing or lies or making fun of Don and Candace or the boys, now that's whenever Ziggy came with that CPS that's the video that brought her out, that made her big and get all the subscribers. And I feel like it was all lies. Now I've heard rumor that Griff had the story and passed it down. I don't know how true that is, but you think a mother, especially one that has a record already of her own and struggles probably and has a child, or I don't know if she struggles, but the way she talks, she's always broke. But that don't have nothing to do with it. But what I'm trying to say is, you would think a mother of a child would not put that information out there in the form that she did. She could have said there's rumors that she got some and maybe talked about. All she had to say is some of the information that I seen in this report or whatever was a lot of it has already been talked about, and so in my opinion it may be true or something like that. She didn't have to sit there and read every little detail and all this stuff about can't. I know them reports would not say anything about Hunter. It wouldn't say anything about. It would only involve the children and their well-being. I don't see it saying that what drugs they had and all that in their system, and they had all these diseases and mites and all that. They wouldn't have said that. It wouldn't have said that. I don't think it would have. Do y'all? Am I missing the chat? I think some of it. How am I missing stuff? Y'all are laughing without me. I'm mad. Hey, Felt Innocent. Thank you for being here. Thank you for stopping in. You know what I don't like? My dog's toenails need trimmed. You can hear them on this floor, and I hate it. I have to trim them because I can't handle that clickety click. That's how you know when your dogs need their toenails clipped. You can hear it on this floor. I do it about every 4 to 6 weeks. It scares me to death, but I do it. When the boys, we seen the boys when the police was there. I didn't see them with any sores. Oh, I don't think they had scabies either. You know, that's just like Dawn's varicose veins for standing up all the time and working, standing up. That's that. And then people wanted to say that it was track marks. Now, I don't know. I guess some people might shoot up their legs or whatever, but it didn't. Oh, what did I do to my chat? Sorry, guys. I got to fix it. Let's see. What did I do to it? Can't see. Alright, I'm back on track, I think. I don't know why this mouse thing don't work to click it down for me like it should. I have to scroll up with my finger, then it touches everything. I hear when Squaw is on her dog always walking back and forth. Makes me miss mine. I know. I think that's a sign that they need to clip, though, y'all. I've always, if once I hear that clickety click, it's time to get their nails cut. Because you have to really pay attention to that. Because they can get their feet, and it hurts them if their nails get too long. I'm a doggy mommy. I love my dog so much. I got 2 foster dogs right here, right now. That 2 pups that I'm trying to find a home for them. The girl said she can take care of them, so here they are. They're little. They're about 6 or 8 weeks old. They're about 9 weeks, I think. I've been trying to find them a home, but I'm real picky too. But I wasn't going to let them live over there where they were living. There's a big old pit bull, and he would chase them underneath the couches and stuff. Oh, there's my chat. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to catch up. Let's see. Yes, she needs that true friend. See, I'm way behind, but I'm going to catch up real quick just to scroll through them. I missed a bunch, evidently. Don't think I was ignoring anybody. Yeah, I'm just not getting over. She could have deleted the comment, but she timed me out. Yeah, I'm not very good at modding. Hey, Vinny makes everybody mod. Y'all know that, right? I'm a mod over there, but I tell you, them mods over there, you can't I can't even see the comment. That's how fast. I don't know if it's because of I got slow connection or what, but I can't even see the comments and they're gone. I'm like, or blocked or whatever. Yeah, it's like, that's fast. I don't know. I feel like them people must be in the same room with him. I can't even mod. I try. Okay, because he wouldn't interview her and put it on Doug's live, and Doug got pissed off. He's a lyrical genius. You know, I have the same. Okay, I read that one. Okay. April's been there since Cal City. Okay. Now I watched them videos he made with the little boy. Which one was the little guy that lives in Texas? That boy came in and took out of his bed. That's the one. I watched the videos of him and Doug was friends back then. Trolling alligators. No later. I wanted to learn from the best. Honest rage. I need to figure it out. I tell you, it's hard. I got 3 little pitties and senior. Oh, yes, I love my dog. I got cats too. I got a whole room that I just brought cats in. They're outside cats, guys. So I just brought them in into the spare room. I had to give them a different heating and air. So, because the cats, even though I got 3 litter boxes in there for 6. There's 4 or 5 kittens and 2 big cats. I just got them fixed last week. And I got 2, I got the kittens a litter box, so 3 litter boxes, and it still gets a smell. I don't know why. I go in there and clean it out every day, sometimes every day and night, and I still smell cat. I just don't like cat. I mean, I love cats, but I just don't like the smell. So I had to get I closed the vents and everything off in there and got them a window unit, and then I got them a heating thing and a vent thing. It goes out the wall. Because I was like, I don't want my dogs going crazy wanting the cats. But I got them in here for the winter. So I did have my tent with the heater in it, like a camping heater. Yeah, I just got too worried about causing a fire or something out there, so I brought them in. Good night, Rita. Thank you for coming in, honey. And yeah, we're close probably. I'm in the Kentucky, Tennessee area, if that helps you. That's why I tell everybody I'm close, but I'm not that close to the Wells. I mean, hours. I'm a few hours away. Sorry, I'm grunting, y'all. I was taking a drink of my pop. Honest Rage, I love your name. Your picture's so pretty. I got all the pretty people in here. All the pretty hearts. That's what I attract good people because I got a big heart. So I attract like-minded people a lot. And now there have been some trolls coming in. I either smart off to them on my comments or ignore them. She's mean. I can't really go through it, y'all. I'm starting to get all weird and sweaty and stuff. Hot flashes. I don't think I'm mean yet, though. Oh, look out. Bless her heart. I've met cats that's mean. They just don't want no lovin's. Them Mancoon cats they're big cats, aren't they? Big fat cats and a black cat. I got a black cat too. The people, I'm like out there at Don and Candace's people. I live on a country road. They just drop them off, and then either I have to turn them into a shelter. Most of the time, I call the shelter, and we talk, and I get them shots and all that, and then I hold them until I'm like a foster home for animals. Well, right now the winters they get worse because I get more animals during the winter, but I have my own dogs that are mine. This little Samson Michael. He's a Yorkie Poo. And then I got Delilah. She's a Chiweenie. But then I got my brother's dog here named Jasper. He's a good boy. So I just care for him when I can. I have a 4-bedroom, and there's pretty much I'll take 1 bedroom and the rest of my dog's rooms, but they are cats now. The cats just took over my dog's bedroom. But I had them a TV because cats love TV, and they knocked it off. I should have mounted it, and I didn't. I didn't never. Well, I had it in there for the dogs, but when I brought the cats in, it wasn't a week. They knocked it down the other day. Oh yeah, I know. Hot sweat's killing me too. I'll get at work and I get embarrassed because I just start sweating out of the blue, and it gets so embarrassing. Then the nights is when I have it the worst. I get hot and cold and hot and cold all night. I've learned to sleep in a nightgown and pants. Like pajama pants and a nightgown, because then I freeze, and then I get up and I turn the fan on, I burn up, I freeze, burn up, take my pants off and on, then I take my socks off and on. If the cat poos outside around the house underneath, it might be come through the cracks. Well, that might be what it is. But, well, it's just in that one room. So, like, I don't smell it in the rest of my house, but in there where they're at. Now, it seemed like it got worse whenever I turned the heater on. So, I don't know. That's why I have so many litter boxes, because I thought they were messing, like, spraying on the walls and stuff. But I took a black light in there, and it ain't that. So, I don't know. I just think cats have a weird smell if you have to really stay right on top of them. And plus, they're outside cats trying to learn to be inside cats, so they probably are sneaking around, hiding behind stuff and everything. It's how they raise. The biggest things I ever seen. Yeah. So these cats, I guess they'll be inside cats until it warms up, because I can't let them be out there in the cold. Unless I've thought about building those little cooler things and giving my dog their room back, but those little insulated houses. But, if I can give them a room for the winter, I might as well, I work pretty much for my cats and dogs. That's why I have it. Pretty much most of my paycheck goes to them. My dogs eat Caesars and dog chow, and one of them is on wild blue buffalo because he has allergy to the kibble, the regular dog chow. That's the senior dog I have. I'm trying to get caught up with chat, y'all. Okay, I got it. 70 in Alabama, Lord, it's like it's gonna be like snowing tonight here. I think it was supposed to be snowing. It's gonna get cold, then it get warm again. I think this week. I heard it was gonna snow, but it quit raining, so it might not snow now. Jason said she had a little bit of snow this morning. Oh, I hate the snow. Do y'all? I was so glad to be off. I've been off work since Saturday. Now I have to go back tomorrow. Well, I got all my house cleaning done and everything. I get where I slack. I'm one of them clean freaks though, so I like to keep it spotless. With the animals, you had to. We're covered in snow right now. Oh my gosh! I want to see some snow. I haven't seen any. I think we've had flurries one day, but we haven't had no snow. I don't think. I think we had a little bit. It didn't even stick to the road once so far. That's right, Kathy. I hate to drive in it. I live up on a hill. There's hills everywhere which way I go. Who can't stand the sunshine? Are you just tricking? La sunshine is sunshine will make you happy. It's supposed to anyway. Somewhat is a cure for depression. We have a huge amount of snow here in Oh, see, I'm so lost. I always thought California was like a hot, beachy, nice, like hot all the time, like Florida. I'm allergic to the cold. To be honest, I get hives. If my ankles or wrists get out in a cold, they'll get hives. Oh wow, TZB, I hate that. Allergic to it. That's crazy. Does it give you hives or what? Or make you get headaches? Or I get headaches from the sun sometimes. She comes alive at night. No lies, the freaks come out at night. I'm just teasing. That's what that reminds me of. I stay up all night and all day, y'all. I don't sleep. That's why I look bad. I could be so much prettier if I just get some sleep, probably. I always say that because I live on 4 hours. What's that? Oops. Sorry, I hid that. Put that up there. Oh, I missed it now. I want to read what that was called. And go back to it. Okay. Ooh, that's hard to say for me. Let's see if I can find it again. I seen it. Oh, I hate not knowing how. I'm gonna get that StreamYard, y'all, so I can do this a lot easier. I don't have to scroll to see the comments. To be honest, there's a way I can do it on here, but I don't know how to do it yet. Somebody told me I could put the chat beside me, but I still haven't figured that out. Let's see if I can do the exit. Let's see what that does. I'm gonna try to fix. No, it's avatar. I don't even have my picture on there. La. It's private chat. I don't want the private chat. I guess I can't. Maybe this will do it. Settings. Nope. I need to show how to do that. I need to figure out how to share my screen. Alright, I'm going to go back to talking about Dudley, y'all. I'm mad about it. Y'all think that you think that might be, I'm onto something there? With that Dudley wanting to collect money from his employment and coming up there all mad. And Summer could have been out there near the road. Because even the, sorry, I'm trying to get back to where I can see yins again. I done messed it up. What did I do with it? Nope. There's how you add people. Huh. Found that. I found it. Let me see this. I don't want to leave. Sorry, y'all. I got lost on this. I'm still going the same old thing. Let's see. Maybe I scrolled way down. There we are. Okay. I found it. I got lost, y'all. Okay. Oh, Lord. That scrolled me all the way back to the beginning. There we go. Mistake in the other channel, so I had to be sure to content off and on before YouTube. Wow. Let's go back up here and see where. I think I missed a bunch of comments again, y'all. I hate this. I'll probably just go ahead and get that free version just until, because my money's counted for this week. because I gotta pay bills. TZB just sits there and listens. She's like a little fly. She knows it all because she don't say it. She just watches. I have a big mouth. You know, in real life, I'm pretty much quiet. I talk too much. Oh, that's one of your boys in your profile pics. Oh, how cute. Oh, a teeny tiny. Oh, I can't really see for sure. Oh, he's pretty. Is he one of them blue? Is that your dog? Is that a pit bull there? I'm trying to find it. Yes. Oh. Y'all stop. I'm popping all this. I'm talking to y'all, telling y'all stop. Hi, Vicky. Thank you for coming in. Vicky. I'm glad y'all sharing. How do you know? How do you see how many people's in here? Because I can't see. How do you find that? What's this? I found something, y'all. What's this? I found another button. No, don't get me lost. Who is Lom? Lean on me. That's me. Lean on me. Lom the bomb. I love it. Oh gosh, I'm not the bomb. I'm far from the bomb. Oh shoot, I love it. Y'all, now that did I do that? Yeah. Okay. Who's this? 27 since Christmas. Oh. There. Gotta go. Oh, thank you, Ocean Tide. Well, we'll have to pray for him boys to quit fighting. Yeah, he's a pretty baby. Hey, Susie. Hi, honey. Thank you for coming in. We're in here talking good stuff, just about everyday life stuff. Animals mostly. You know, you can always tell when people have big hearts because they got animals and they talk about their dogs like they're their kids, and they talk about their kids, you know, just about the same as their dogs. Flaming kids. I hope they straighten up and quit fighting. Now, my girl and boy does that sometimes. They're in their 20s, and they'll be mad at each other, and they'll even see each other out and won't speak. And my daughter will call me and say, "You know, I seen Derek, and he wouldn't even talk to me at Walmart." Like, y'all quit with the fighting. Vicky has 2 cats. Oh, kitties. Oh, that's killing me. I said kitty. It's killing me about that bullhorn bear calling Benny kitty. I don't know why she started that, but that's wrong. His name's Benny. I always want to type that in there. I'm gonna start calling her Dick. She want to call Benny kitty. I'll call her Dick. Oh, that's awful. I know, and they're very manly men. Aw. No, make them sit down and hold hands. That's what my mom used to do to me. We'd fight, and she'd make us sit down and hold hands. That's my Bullhorn's new name for me is Dick. That's what she's trying to say without saying it. I know. See what they failed to mention that how much they was calling and aggravating. We seen it on live how they was calling the front desk and agitating him, and you know he probably shouldn't have picked up that piece of wood. But listen to this. That was 3 or 4 people out there and just one guy. So yeah, he had every right to pick up an equalizer. I don't care if they're men or women or what. If they all gang up on you all at the same time, you better pick something up. People look at everything in the wrong light, and it drives me crazy. But if he had fought, he'd still be in wrong. I know. Could you imagine though being one guy out there with those that who all knows who else was behind that we didn't see because we know that girl's mom was there. Benny talked about somebody in the car, a guy in the car. Then that Olivia, then Molly, then Dick, and then butt plug baby. Oh God, that's funny, but that got me tickled, y'all. When I seen it, it got me tickled. I gotta think of a good name for her. Bullhorn, she likes that too much. Cow Patty. Cow Patty. Cow Patty Betty. Oh shoot. Yeah, so JR and that girl's Libby's mom, JRLR, all them people against Benny. If he didn't pick up a piece of wood, he'd be dumb if they come after him. Only throw the wood at their feet to get them off the property. Yeah, I know. He would not hit a woman. Benny would talk, but if they would have come up there and hit him, he'd have pushed him off, I'd say, or whatever. But they would sit there and threaten him and tormented him all night long. And made threats and all that. That's why he had to, defend himself, and he knew to walk away because he knew if he stood down there too long that he might have had to throw it down there at their feet, or it could have progressed. I'm glad he walked back up the hill and called her balding Propecia. Oh goodness! I think he got that because of whenever Ziggy was being mean to me, and she deleted, so she writes mean things to me on my comments and deletes it, but then I get my notifications through my email and it says what she said. So y'all can go to your email, and if it's set up that way, and anytime people delete your message, you can go back and look at it. So Ziggy's on there telling me how ugly I am and all that. She even said my teeth was too big. I can't help that. You can't help if your teeth's too big. But she always talks about people's teeth, and it makes me think that maybe she does have false teeth because she's always, that's her insult to every. She said it to just about everybody. She'll say your teeth, you got false teeth, your teeth, always says that. So I told her she had to come over because I was mad because her hair is thin on top. Take you too big. I can't believe how that's what I was saying a while ago about Ziggy. So when she came out with that CPS, that's what got me being mean on here and like saying stuff back to people and taking up for the whales and taking up for humanity, period. And it does make you have to fight back, and this sometimes in the same way, but I try to find different ways to say it without being too mean to people because I don't like being mean. But she sat there and dug her head. And I told her she had dry scalp and it's causing her to have to comb over. Because a lot of women do. My hair falls out too whenever I shower. Brush it. I lose a lot of hair, and a lot of women do. But that's something that it'll aggravate you. Yeah, they say if you have false teeth, that's just so bad to her. So she just thinks the worst thing of it. She don't know what people's been through, and she don't know if somebody's knocked them out of their head or they went through abuse or anything. It's fabulous. That's easy. It's fabulous. Yeah. A lot of people would love just to have false teeth or any teeth to eat food and crunch on ice and nuts and chips and people. There's a lot of people that can't even have stuff like that because they can't even crunch down on it. Crotch grabs will aggravate. She was all makeup done yesterday, fake eyelashes. Since I'm blocked, I got my son to go on and tell her that it's probably this app that I got, y'all, making me look good tonight. I'll show you again. I love it. What's her name was gonna show me how to do it, but I never. Let me find how to do it again. Self-made mom was going to show me, but I ended up learning on my own how to do it to make me. Oh, there it is. Cancel that. So, got my one-sided glasses. Look at my eyelashes. I don't have no makeup on at all. And it makes my eyes look kind of different color. Oh, well. They make my eyes look green or blue or something. I have brown eyes. But I like it. It's like you don't have to get ready. Yeah. I don't have a stitch of makeup on. I got chapstick on. So I love it. So that's probably what she did too. People have been doing that. Oh, thank you. I do use filters, but y'all can tell the ones I have filters on. Usually I'll tell them if they have filters or not. There ain't nothing wrong with it. Why? I love my mask. Hate my danger. Oh. Why do you? Sometimes people get dentures and they just ain't the right ones, and you have to end up getting different ones, probably. I don't know. She really is in her prayer. Who are y'all talking about, pretty? Is he talking about me? I love when somebody says I'm pretty. Makes my day. Y'all want to know why? Because I had low self-esteem my whole life. I have 5 sisters, and they're all beautiful. And I was the only one that got the red hair. My mom's a redhead. And I always was knees, nose, and elbows. That's what I've even got called that. And I used to never could get over 100 pounds. And thank you. Oh, y'all so nice to me. I ain't that pretty. I told you I had the fake makeup on there. I mean, I can put makeup on, but I've never been good at putting them eyelashes on like that. I have hooded eyes. Probably where I don't get much sleep. But, yeah, so, anyways, my sisters was always so pretty and built good, and I was like a stick, and I just had a big long nose and red hair and freckles, and I always felt so bad about myself. And then as I got older, it's like something happened, and people started saying I was pretty. I'm like, what happened? Everybody used to say I was ugly. But yeah, as you get older, it changes. But they always made fun of me and said I couldn't dance. I couldn't do, like I couldn't ever get a boyfriend. I was flat as a board and all that kind of stuff. Thank you. I feel like my hair is the only thing I got going for me. I like my hair. If once I had to dye it, my roots, starting about September, I've had to start putting, doing my roots because they're starting to come in gray. So sometimes my hair looks really red on the top and then ends as the regular. But next time I might put something on all of it. I'll just do it at home myself. But I thought about, the last time I got my hair done, I got like little, my head hurt, like burnt a little bit on my scalp. So I'm thinking about getting henna and trying that next time. And just have it always. That way I don't have to spend the money to get hair dye, and just have a little mixed and put it on every now and then when I start seeing grace coming through. So I don't know how to work out, but I'm thinking about trying that. I'd rather have natural than burn my scalp up like I did. It did. When I put it on there, it like burned. I could feel it burning, and then the next day it was like I just wanted to keep touching it. And if you keep touching this kind of hair I have, it makes a big frizzy fro. I can't touch my hair hardly because it makes it frizz. Does anybody want to come on the panel and let me try it out and see if you can come on here? If you do, tell me. I'll try it out. Y'all can be my crash test dummies. I'm not dummies, but I'm sorry I said that. I didn't mean it like that. I meant crash test, but not dummies. Honeys. Crash test honeys. Yeah, the bloody pandemic. Yeah. Oh, sorry, y'all. Are you from England with the bloody pandemic? Pandemic? I'm so country. My hair is curly and thick, and it's a pain. And it is. I didn't know that. It's a pain when my hair used to be curlier. It's curlier if it's short. But as it gets long, it's more like a wave. And every now and then I get these curls. Oh, I need to plug up my laptop, y'all. Well, it's pretty good. It's been undone for days, so it's finally saying I need to plug it up. I've had to unplug I'm trying to build my battery up to work, like they say. I gotta scoot this over. Oh my goodness. Let me find my cord. My babies has been good, ain't they? I'm so happy. I was so worried about going live because they get these barking fits. I thought they was gonna ruin it for me, but they're being good babies tonight. I'm glad. They do. They get to start barking and they all start singing to me all at once. One starts whining and they start howling in unison. Sorry, I was up moving around. My wireless headphones are lost. I lost one. The other one, I don't know what happened to it. So I'm on a cord. Okay. Let me go back here and see what y'all have been saying. And thank y'all for saying I'm pretty. That really makes me happy. Like I said, I've been through it, and I've been through a lot, and my face is all broken and crooked and everything. I have to go to Din this time. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Thank you so much for coming in, honey. We can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about, but I did want to mention that about Dudley does have a motive. So I have to make a troll account. You just have to go in and make it. It'll have an option to make another account or use a different email. Season is the same. Oh, I missed what you said. Okay, let me go back. Cayman Islands. Woo! Channel Island. Okay, what? Channel Islands? Where's that? Sorry, it's going fast, y'all. How do y'all keep up with this? It's going fast. I ain't got nobody in here, so I can imagine if in the British Isles. Ooh, I would bet you have a beautiful accent. She's an island girl just trying to make it. Oh, Vicky, you're so nice. I'm reading all these comments. I swear you are the greatest ray of sunshine in this YouTube tornado. Lean on me. Thank you, Everlaw. Thank you so much. You all are too. You know, y'all saying all these nice things about me. It takes birds of a feather flock together. So everything I'm rubber, you're glue, whatever. I'm rubber, you're glue, whatever you say bounces off me and sticks to you. That's what my kids used to say. You're welcome. Does anybody want to help me with this and try to go on here for a second and see if we can see if I can figure out how to invite people on my panel. I gotta catch up where you're at though first, or maybe I should try it when I get StreamYard. That's what I'll do. I'm just probably gonna hang up for tonight, but I just wanted to try it out. But I think I'm gonna go download StreamYard. I might come back on here in just a little bit, y'all, after I set it up. If I have to look at it first. If the StreamYard says something like they have to take it out of my bank certain day every month, I'm gonna have to be careful about that. I don't know how it works. Thank you, TZB. Thank you. You too. And No Lies, thank you. No Lies is always one of my big supporters for sure. And so is Honest Rage. I see them all the time. I see Kathy all the time. It's always the same beautiful people. And I'm getting more names in here like Vicky. I think you might have commented, but I'm not sure. Like on my comment before, but I'm learning, y'all. Honest, Veiled Innocence. She's been in here. All you all, thank you all so much. Everlaw, thank you all. And Susie's always comes and says hi to me. All y'all so good to me, and I really appreciate each and every one of you. You're so good to me, and thank you for letting me try this out. Now, I did it on my phone before, and I really couldn't see the comments. When you are set and prepared for your stream, or even if you're ready to live stream, simply click the guest. Oh, let me go back. It popped up. Let me go back to read that. See this, for some reason where I have this touch screen, my little scrolly thing, pad thing is not working on this. It's making me, touch the screen. And when I'm not used to having the screen. Oh, let me find where it was at, y'all. Sorry. Okay, there it is. Let me pop it up here so I can actually see it. Read it. When you're all set and prepared for a stream, or even if you have already live streaming, simply click the guest icon and you'll receive a link, and then you share it with your guest. Oh, okay. Well, that seems simple enough. So then on their end is what I've seen before, and so like if I was to go live and then I click on it, it will put it like an actual link, and then y'all would click on it just like I did when I went on Shares and Squaw Tits before a long time ago. I like Squaw Tits. She's pretty cool. I just want to learn how to share my screen because I'm not monetized, so I can sit there and stream in people all day long and it ain't going to hurt my feelings. on this channel. But once I get my little storybook channel, I'm gonna have to be careful with that. I'm gonna have 2 channels like chasing and stuff. That way I can be mean on one and be good on the other. Oh, I love it. Then if I ever do get monetized or something, I'll be safe on it on one channel. You know what I mean? Because that's my goal. I'll just be straight up and honest with y'all. I'm hoping to one day have such like a career in YouTube, like learn how to do actual videos, or maybe not even for my own channel, like make videos for somebody else, or maybe not even YouTube, maybe something else online where I can work on at home online, even if it's like working for a doctor's office or something from home, because I can't hardly stand up for long times no more. Working's got me down. I feel like a cripple sometimes. I hate to use that word, but some days it's everything I got just to make it through the day at work to get home and take an Epsom salt bath. But the pain, because see, I won't take pain pills no more because the doctor had me on them and I ended up liking them way too much. I haven't touched one since 2012 because I'm scared of them. So, but yeah. I'm on call. I'm also a peer support specialist, but I'm only on call and they never call me, so I can make $15 an hour, but they never call me, so I never make it. I think at one time I got $30 from them, so it's really not a good job. I just got a bunch of paperwork to read to people. Yeah, I gotta find me an online job so I can just don't have to go to work no more and stand on them whole concrete floors is killing me. Yeah, I broke my tailbone, my sacrum, my pelvis in 2004. And I was on painkillers from 2004 to doctor prescribed till 2012. And then I just couldn't hardly function anymore. It just started getting to where I had to have more and more and more. So actually just went off of them, and I thought I would be fine. I wasn't fine. So I had to go to a detox place to actually get them out of my system. And so that it turned me around. The day that I lived that way on drugs, like chasing the drug life and everything, I was in my 30s. I really didn't know people like that, just weed. Uh, I knew people that smoked weed, and I smoked weed occasionally. Well, once I hurt my back and everything, then I started taking all my medicine up real fast, and the doctor got mad and cut me off. And so then I couldn't find her nowhere, and so then I was searching people that I met at the what's it called now? Orthopedist. I don't remember what the name of it, but like for broken bones and the pain clinic. I made friends with people there, and so then I pretty much, if you had an injury, I was your best friend just to get. I was kind of manipulating people to get my pain medicine, and you know how my heart's so big, and that made me feel so guilty because I was really going around people that I would have never, ever, ever hang out with. Hello, sweetheart. What's your name? Sweet D. Hi, Sweet D. I've seen you around. You're so nice to me, too. You've commented on me before. Yeah, orthopedics. So I went there for my back, or it was pretty much, they had to go in and adjust my tailbone through, I hate to say this, but it's so painful sounding, through my rectum. And I had bent my tailbone to where it was hitting a nerve all the time. So it took them a few years to move my tailbone back to where it was like a check mark. It's supposed to be like kind of like a U, like a L, but mine was like a check. So I couldn't even hardly sit down. It was sticking out. It was like bending in half or something, but it was causing me a lot of pain in my legs and everything, and my L4, my L5 because my pelvis bone was broke, and my sacrum. So, I was in a wheelchair for years, and then I got from a wheelchair to a walker, and then um, from a walker to a cane, and now I can walk. And I say God healed me because I was supposed to get the last surgery. I was supposed to get fused together on a couple of my vertebrae fused together, and God fused them on His own. It's weird. They actually said they thought when they do MRIs, they thought I had it done professionally, and it wasn't. God did it. It's weird. It's weird, but I prayed and prayed to take the pain away. He finally did. But I guess where my biological father is an alcoholic, I had the addiction gene, and it was bad. I started taking all my medicine, but they started me off on what they would give a cancer patient. In this area is, they call it I don't know if I'm not monetized, so I ain't worried about Oxycontin Highway. So we had all those doctors that started me straight out on real high milligram of Oxycontin. I never got to take the little pain pills like Lorcet, Percocet. So I had to go through all that and get off of all that. And then, so I won't touch nothing but ibuprofen now, and since 2012. But I asked God to take the pain away, and I'm not joking. Somehow He did. I mean, I hurt a lot every day, but nowhere near how I was. I used to not even be able to stand without support. So, yeah, I owe it all to Him. That's my testimony right there. And He's brought me out of a lot, y'all. I'll get on here and tell my story. I always want to tell it, but I hate these old trolls. Don't think there's any in here right now, so I've been through a lot. I'll just tell you a little summary. I call myself the survivor and one of the strongest people that I've ever known, because a lot of people don't have they don't have the coping skills I have to deal with life because I had such a hard life. So like I can get through anything. I could live right now without electric and water if I had to, or food, or I'd figure out ways. Because when I was growing up, I was starvation. Um, I've been through real starvation, sexual abuse, bullying in school. I got held back a few years in school because we moved 21 times just in grade school. That's like first through sixth grade. I moved 21 times. Then I had a child that passed away at birth, two house fires. I went through domestic violence a couple of times, but one real serious. I was kidnapped and kept for 7 years and had children with this man. And I finally got away from him, and he was very abusive. That's how my face got crooked. I got like a crooked jaw and crooked nose and stuff from him, and he like would whoop me with a belt and stuff. He was really, really super mean. And I went through that. I went through drug addiction, through the pain pill addiction, whatever, and homelessness. I went through all that, and here I am. So yeah, 7 years. Yes, I stayed there 7 years, scared to death to leave. He would buy me things. He had money. He burnt me out. See, I met him. I had one house fire I rented when my kids were little. I had one son when my son was little. I rented this little old tiny trailer up by my grandma's house, mobile home, and it was really like a real old 1960 style. It was like really old, but they kept it up pretty good. and it caught fire from a baseboard heater, and so that was my first house fire. We all escaped everything. I mean, we got out and everything, and then years went by, and uh, then I had a different mobile home. It was like a newer model because I was single, so I couldn't afford much of anything. So I was renting it off a friend of mine. Well, not a friend of mine's uncle, and so he burned it. I met him, and I liked him, and so but I had a boyfriend at the time, kind of like a boyfriend, and he just weaseled his way right in there and running my boyfriend off, and I pretty much let it happen. But then he wanted me to move in with him, and I had only met him. I've only seen him about 5 or 6 times at this point, and I should have known he was real controlling in the first place because he ran my boyfriend right out of there. And I was probably 21, 22, and uh, pretty much he burnt my house down. Later admitted it for me not to have nowhere to live, so I'd come and stay at his house. And it was way far in Ohio, way up. Like the store was 23 miles to the nearest little tiny corner store, like a little tiny store that would sell like milk and bread, and they had a pizza place inside of it, but it was like a little tiny place. That was the farthest I could go for years. But he would buy me brand new cars and stuff, and then if I went to the grocery store, he would time me, and then if I was 5 minutes late or anything, I would either get a whooping with the belt or all my tires sliced or wires cut out from underneath the hood, and then he'd buy me a new car or fix it. He just wasted a lot of money, and I was too scared to leave, and I ended up kept having kids, and one of my kids that passed away, I always think it was because of him beating on me. She was born and lasted 15 hours. But yeah, so I always say I'm just one of the strongest people that I could tell me the story one day whenever, I don't know, I get nervous talking about it. But yeah, I've been through it. And that's why I say I'm strong, and that's why I'm so defensive on different things and the way the Wells lived, and the boys in summer, because I see myself in that situation. But my mom never drank, but she was very neglective. And people say that stuff, and I'm like, just because at least your mom was, as Candace and Dawn was there every day with them kids and having fun and doing stuff, because my mom was not around at all. I never even seen her. There's times I didn't see her for months. I was a little kid. My brother was like 10 or 12, feeding us with lawn mowing money, or he'd either do that, or he'd save money to get like M&Ms and stuff, and we put it in little baggies with ribbon and go door to door selling M&Ms, and we thought we was big time selling candy. It's embarrassing. And there's one time we went camping for 2 or 3 months. I thought we was camping when we were actually homeless. But yeah, so that's why I'm like so strong and so compassionate, and my heart's big, and I'm humble because I've lived a money life, I've lived a poor life, I've been in every which way. But ain't no amount of money can make me stay at that lunatic that I was with. But I didn't even know that he was in prison when I first met him, he had just got out of prison, and I just thought he was like a big buff guy and worked out and all this. He was telling me he moved here from some Wisconsin, but to kind of find out he lived here his whole life and was in prison for 12 years for armed robbery and kidnapping. And he took the guy from Speedway in Ohio and kidnapped the clerk, and took him to a national park and tied him to a tree and who knows what else. But he burnt my house down so I'd stay with him. Yeah, it's the later years that catches up with you. Well, so much contribute to this community. Oh, thank you. I know, that's why I said that's my name, Lean On Me, because I want y'all to know there's nothing that y'all could talk to me about that I would look down on anybody or judge people or anything. I still have a counselor all these years. We're pretty much just friends. But she tells me the same thing. She said that I could be so inspirational and I could be a counselor and I just have shitty grammar skills. And I don't have that much. I do have education, you all, but it's like a slow one. I've even been to college, but it's like I had to take my classes a couple times each. So I'm a slow learner, but I can learn. I feel like I'm a slow learner. Oh, that is very awesome, Kathy, that you volunteered there. Sometimes I want to do that. Right now, I'm just volunteer for the peer support for drug counseling, but I could help so many like you do. That is awesome. So we take, that's why I don't sit here, in my 20s, I thought, oh, my life sucks. I'm bipolar and crazy. And no, I just need to get away from all that stuff and realize that I am not all them labels I put on me and let doctors put on you and saying you're depressed and anxiety. Now, sometimes I still say have anxiety, but yeah, but really, I learned how to deal with everything. Like, I'm strong. I don't know how. I really don't know how. A lot of people that just have half of what I've had just can't even make it or cope. Mental health. I ended up with a mental health therapist. Wow, that is all. I'm gonna go back here and read these, y'all. Going fast for me. I'm mentally and emotionally exhausted from everything I've been through since a little girl. Now I'm just trying to rest. I'm tired. I just keep to myself, accept myself. Oh, no lies. Oh, that's sweet. You learn. So, let me get this off here. Sorry. I was actually wanting to read that, but now I lost it. Vicky, such long prayers in there. Aw. I got a little bit teary eyed, y'all. Now I feel like now I sound like Nita. Vicky, such oh, yeah. The world will. Yeah, you gotta pray for what you want. Well, let me tell you how I've overcome all my problems by being positive. So, if you worry about bills and money and stuff like, even if you don't have, you can't think of the lack in your life. You gotta be. I kind of follow the laws of attraction kind of mentality with everything in my life. If I want a good relationship, I live it as if it's already good, just like they say in the Bible. And you've got to thank God for things that He's given you, even if He hasn't given to you yet, because you have to have the faith that He is going to do it. So I do that with everything in life. Instead of worrying about how am I going to get my electric bill money or something like that, I just say, God will make sure I have it. And I just throw it out to the universe, and then it just always happens. I quit worrying about things because I kept myself so sick in my 20s and stuff, because I would just sit there and worry about how I was going to get this and how I was going to get that. Just like this laptop, y'all. My laptop burned up. As soon as I started the channel, my laptop plug melted. And I thought, well, that's just my luck. And then I thought, I can't think that way. And then I was like, I'll get me another one. And then I ended up, my boyfriend found a way to get me a really, really way nicer than computer than I ever could have dreamed of. He always gets me through. He does. And he won't put nothing on you can't handle. And if you have been through a lot, I feel like we was picked out to be put through things because we are the strong people that we are. And just like with Don and Candace, I think we get tested by the Lord. You know how they're, he wants them to have full faith, not partial faith, and live right, and do things and have faith that he can bring summer home or find summer. But God puts us through the awfulest trials and stuff, and he's been doing it since the beginning days. And I feel like every single thing that I went through was on purpose, in the path that I was supposed to have to make me who I am today. Because I used to say I hate my life every single day. Now I don't. It's not even that I had much of anything, but I just love my life now. I can honestly say I love it. And there's times that I just wish I didn't even wake up, or yeah, when I was going through all the abuse and stuff. I kept it hid from my kids so long, because I didn't want to hurt them, and they just think their daddy's the best daddy in the whole wide world. And he was so mean and evil. It's like living two lives in the same roof, under the same roof, from one room to the next. And I had to keep quiet and not cry out loud, and just keep it to where my kids didn't hear, because I wanted to have things where I didn't have anything. I wanted to have the best things for my kids, and them have new cars when they turn 16, and prom dress and stuff I never got to have. So I just sat there and took it and just kept it quiet and hid it. And they know now, but sometimes I think they still think I'm lying because they just can't believe that he's such a mean person, really. Oh, sorry, my dogs are scratching. What are you scratching about, sweetie? You're kicking that. You're scratching that, you're kicking that. Honey, making all kinds of noise, honey. Goodness. Scared me to death. I'll talk to my dogs like they're little kids. They're starting to get riled up, so I'm probably going to get off here because it's probably about to stop. I know how that is too. Oh, I know how that is too. Yeah, how you just have to hide and act like everything's fine. They don't believe the things that their dad done to me. A lot of it, and it makes you not even want to talk to him about it. I know they're grown, but I still don't want to talk to him about it. Yeah, I was ashamed. Felt shame. I didn't want my sisters. Were they made fun of me all that time? What are you scratching about, buddy? You okay? You want to take your allergy medicine? You starting to get itchy? Let me see. Oh, I'll get it. I tell you what, he has to take allergy medicine, and he has skin allergies. I hate it. I know that feeling. My youngest and their dad. It's crazy. You got to keep it quiet because you don't want to hurt your kids and letting it out and let them know their dad is a monster. You don't want them to know that. So I didn't want to say, hey, your dad kidnapped me, and that's why I'm still here, and he burnt my house down and kept me here all these years. They don't want to hear that. And I didn't want them to think that of him. But, without me even saying a lot of it, they seen a lot of the true colors when my daughter was 18 and 17, 18, he started kind of being abusive and talking nasty to her. And she disowned him after that. But I got out of there, and I went to a women's shelter, and they set me up in a real nice home, got me in the first month's rent and all that. And it was actually on HUD. They got me on the rental assistance HUD. It's a housing authority thing, and it makes you cheap prorated rent, and they help you on the like a little bit of money on your utilities. But the house that I got was, because God's good to me, the house I got was like a real nice 3-bedroom brick ranch home in a very nice neighborhood, and it helped my kids through high school living in that nice house, but really was poor, but people didn't know. And that's when I pretty much had my own business cleaning. And that got me a cleaning van and got to hire someone and all that, but then I got hurt, so then I all went back downhill. But yeah, my kids got the life that I didn't get to have. But once I got out of their dad's, well, they had a good life the whole time. They got to go to Disney and everything else. I suffered for them until they got teenagers, and I just said, we're leaving. We're getting divorced, but we really wasn't even married. We got to live somewhere else. And the last straw, I just got my kids up. He started working downtown. They gathered all of them up and took off when he left his first job out of town. I took off. Never went back. And he kept chasing me down, running me off the road and everything else with the kids in the car. That's when they started getting scared of him. They was teenagers. And I got out of there. Let's see what all it says. Well, not once. It's telling us all that's happened to you through your life. Have you felt sorry for yourself? No, I'm not. I don't feel sorry for it. It's like I said. God put it on me. It was my chosen life. It's what God gave me, and I'm not going to complain about it. It's what He gave me, and it's all for a reason, a lesson or something. So it just helps everybody else. Thank you, Everlaw. That was so nice of you to say. Go and let God. Person doesn't have to be frantic about faith. I don't know what that says. Fanatic. Okay. I got teary-eyed, y'all, telling my story. I get like that. But I get a little bit emotional, but I don't feel sorry for myself. I did it, and a lot of stuff, there's times I could have probably escaped beforehand, and I just stayed there for my kids to have a good life, because I love them so much. Now it's like the kids are gone, the dogs in my life, and the cats. Cats are new to me, y'all, but I love them. But I guess I'm going to get off here and fix me a cup of tea or coffee. Write down all your life stories in your chapter. I have been Everlaw. Did you know it? So that's all on my other computer, and I don't know how to get it out of there. I'm going to have to take it somewhere because it won't even come on. I do. I was going to actually publish it. I've sent stuff to Oprah Winfrey one time. She said it would make a good book. It was like a contest. I didn't win, but she liked it. I suggest every person to have a journal. Male, female, hard life, good life. Because you want to, even if it's something, it's like the Diary of Anne Frank or whatever, even if you had a good life, you want your ancestors and your children and people to be able to read what times was like and how you lived and all that. So yeah, I need to start writing again. I got a lot of journals in there. That's notebook journals. And I have like actual stories that I was going to write. I was going to write Summer's story, but I'm not. It's too crazy. Bless her heart. There's probably going to be too many people writing Summer's story. Right now, it feels like the never-ending story, doesn't it? People are just making alternative endings for it. And it's getting on my nerves. Even me, I have my little things. But yeah, I want to refresh real quick, y'all. So if you wasn't here when I first came on here and I was talking about Dudley. So Dudley, in my opinion, has a motive. His motive was collect his money that Don owed him, which is $1,500. And the other thing is the proof that could be him is him painting the undercarriage of his car. For what reason, I don't know. Did he hit poor little baby Summer down there at the road and hide her? Or is that the sound that Jody Sue heard? Is that the vehicle that she heard? Just want to say that again. Think about that, y'all. Oh, honey, sweet D. That sucks. I'm here if you ever need somebody to talk to. My email is leanonme@lav@gmail.com. And remember, Lean On Me and LAV is love all victims. So lean on me at LAV. I'll answer y'all's emails. If you ever need to talk. Don't hold nothing in. Holding it in hurts. You gotta let it out. And y'all could trust me. If you say don't say nothing to somebody, I'm not gonna get on here and even if I get mad at you and fist fight you tomorrow, I'm not gonna get on here and tell your business. That ain't me. And I'm sorry, y'all. I haven't seen everybody's chat. I'm just going back again. You know, Michelle E., if you're still on here, yes, you do have nightmares. And I'll wake up so wanting to get up and run. And my heart just a flying, dreaming of the past. It's sad. It's true. It's kind of like what a flashback is, in a way. I didn't mean to pop it out because you don't want nobody seeing it. I guess if you didn't want nobody to see it, though, you wouldn't write it, right? Let's see. I'm going back through here. Sweet D, did you know that in your phone you can get it? I know on Samsung you can download hidden folders. You can YouTube how to hide it in your phone where it looks just like Member's Choice. That's my bank name. Member's Choice or something like that. You can label a folder like something like that, and it really is like a secret little notebook. You gotta look it up. It's like a little secure folder that you can get, and you can hide it in your settings or different places that nobody ever dreamed it would be. You can name it ringtone. Because I understand about writing it down, because there's so many times that I had to wait to write things that I really need to write down. Thank you, sweet D, about the motive and the observation. It just, now that they're coming in and say that he may have done stuff to other children, kind of makes sense. But my biggest theories is Jody Sue. I'm sorry, Jody Sue. I'm not the only one that thinks it. Or your boy or your man He's not a boy. He's a man now. And one or the other. Or, I mean, like I said 1,000 times too, some are very well could have wandered off. Like, just think about little kids when they get away from you and they just keep on and going and just thinking that they're not going to, like they're kind of sneaking. That time I hid behind the couch painting my fingernails and they called the police and everything. I was right there, fell asleep back there painting my fingernails, wasn't allowed to have fingernail polish. The police came and everything. And I was too scared to come out and tell them I was in the fingernail polish. Something little as fingernail polish had me, everybody, my brothers and sisters, scared to death that I ran away or something. I was about 4. I was back here painting my nails. They thought I was done lost. I fell asleep and everything. I knew the cops was there. And I was too scared to come out, afraid I was going to get a whipping for getting into fingernail polish. But, alright, you all. I love each and every one of you. I'm going to come back on later. Or I'm going to try to get this StreamYard so it'll be a lot easier for me to look at these chat, because if y'all ever seen Restream, it is nuts. I can't hardly even find the actual comments sometimes. They're down at the bottom of the screen, but you have to scroll, which I have to hand scroll them up to see them. So it makes it really hard. God bless you all. I love you all. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for listening to my gabbing. And if anybody needs anybody, thank you for time. Oh, thank you, TGB. Thank you. I'm glad you felt comfortable. I'm humble. I'm down to earth. Just a country girl. Been through a lot. Love everybody. And I believe in innocent until proven guilty. Until we find something that says they done something, then you know what. I'm not gonna be mad, even if they done something. Well, way I could do, in my heart, I'll just pray that God is easy on their punishment or whatever in their heart, or they don't burn in hell for eternity. I don't think they done anything, though. Don't get me wrong, I don't. Thank you for your channeling on me. Thank you. Oh, thank you all. I love y'all. Alright, now I gotta figure out how to hang it up. I will, though. I'll see y'all next time. I'll be soon. I'm gonna try to get the restring going. Alright. Bye. Bye, guys.